Hi, everybody. This is Lily Kushner with Sedona Star. I have Cyprian Diaz here. He is our in-house astrologer. He's been doing astrology and reading Akashic records for many years now, and he works here and he works out of this facility. He's going to talk to us about Mercury retrograde. I know a lot of us have been feeling kind of lethargic, kind of down, maybe a little bit more anxious. So I want to get clarity on what Mercury retrograde really means, because honestly, I just thought it was just something not great. But I really didn't delve into it. I just kept saying Mercury retrograde, like really pretty much talking and not knowing what I was talking about, but to be honest with you, so that's why I want to bring an expert like Cyprian here to share what it really means. So what is Mercury retrograde exactly?
Okay, Mercury is a planet of the mind and communication. So during that time, there could be a lot of confusion, setbacks, mishaps. It's a mental planet, so it's not as emotional like the luminary cycles, like the eclipses and the full moons.
The moon would be more emotional, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And Mercury would be more mental. So it just means that it looks like the planet is going backwards temporarily, but it's not. It's just coming to like a halt for a certain period of time. It slows down a bit.
Oh, okay. So if you think of it as just take a breath. Just stop for a second. Just take right?
Yeah, do it with me, people. I'm setting an example here.
Yeah, so just like stop for a second. So if things aren't lining up the way you want them to line up, just stop. I know Bashar, I don't know if any of you guys listen to or watch Bashar, follow him on Instagram. He is an amazing, amazing channeler. But like he says, it's called a red light synchronicity, where, yeah, everything seems like it's falling apart, but just stop, take a breath, and then you will see why everything is happening in the way and the pace in which it's happening, because it serves you on some level, yeah?
That's why it's a period to, and an opportunity to reflect, reevaluate. All the verbs that starts with an RE we should do during the retrograde period.
Oh, okay.
Rest, renovate.
Oh, okay. Relax.
Yes.
That's what I need to do, is relax. Okay, good. And that happens how often in a year?
3 to 4 times a year, 2.5 to 3 weeks per period.
Okay, so it's probably the best thing to do is not make huge decisions at that time.
Sign contracts,
Yeah.
take it easy, especially with the traveling, because that's a period when car breakdowns can tend to happen, or vehicle breakdowns.
Right.
Computer or technology setbacks too.
Oh, okay.
So prepare
For that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Prepare and prepare. Yes.
And also, too, I think that what I've been seeing this time around, because I'm a little bit more aware of it, is that people have been presenting themselves in my life who give me triggers. And I was told by this amazing intuitive reader and friend, and he said, when you get somebody who gives you a trigger, it's because it's some shadow work that you need to do within. And so because he gave me that information before this was happening, I noticed it, like, yeah, this person triggered me this way. Well, let me look inside. What's going on with me? And it's always about me. It's always about you. So when somebody comes and says something to you, maybe they respond in a certain way. Don't project it onto that person. Kind of take it as a gift. Like, you know what? Maybe it's something I need to learn about me. Maybe there's some shadow work I need to do. So I noticed that I've been doing that this time.
Yeah, there's a difference between reacting and responding.
Right.
When we have triggers, that means we're reacting.
Right.
So when you respond, you're giving yourself a clear space to really, really reflect on the whole situation and itself, and to really, really like cooperate with how you are working things out with this person who's giving you a hard time.
Right. Okay. So, speaking of, you and your classes, so you're going to have a series of Akashic Records, a 9-class series, and also Intro to Astrology. Now, we know that astrology, and I'll be honest, I am an intuitive reader, and I've always wanted to learn astrology. It was, to me, too much and too big of a subject really to try to tackle. But now I'm realizing, just by knowing you, how everything relates to astrology. It all goes back to that and numerology. And so I'm really excited about your class, and I know you need to have that much time. So one thing I do want to ask you too, if somebody can't make, let's say, class 3 or class 5, can they retake that class at another time?
Most definitely.
Okay.
I plan to re-implement the series and feature cycles.
Got it.
as
Got
well.
it. Okay,
So
good.
we're flexible, very, very
So
flexible.
let's talk about the Akashic records. What are Akashic records? I mean, I know what they are, but I want you to explain.
I have three simple definitions for it. I say that it's the book of life, the DNA of spirit, and the library of the soul.
So every
Or
thought, every action is recorded.
every feeling's recorded.
Every feeling is recorded.
Yes, every not just experiences, not just like what we see is recorded. But
So when I was mad
yes,
at the person that cut me off on the freeway, recorded.
yes.
Okay. All right.
So, we learn a lot about ourselves through that modality. The thing about the Akashic records, it's impossible for it to be physically created or in existence. That's why how vast and how deep the spiritual library is.
Oh, got it. Does this go to past lives as well?
Yes, past lives, potentials for the future lifetimes, this lifetime, not just this plane, but in other dimensions too, that our soul experienced.
Oh my gosh. So that is like huge.
Very,
Yeah.
very huge.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why when we tap into it, we do it like with the utmost upright intention. We have to be ready to do it because just like most modalities or even every modality, when we learn something, a tool for spirituality to help others, we apply it to ourselves first. It's
Right.
more, it starts with self-discovery.
That is true. That is true. It's I always, I'm an intuitive reader, and the one thing that always comes out is I tell all my clients is know who you are. Know who you are. Stand strong in that space of self-awareness, because once you know that, then your natural boundaries will come up. And you won't care if you're liked. You won't care if you took a misstep and somebody blamed you for something. It is not going to matter because it won't attract you. It won't even attach to you. So that's one thing I do love about self-awareness. And I always thought I'm getting older, so the older you get, the less you care. But I think part of it is that the more aware you are of who you are, right?
Yes, we're one with everything, and it's about universal love.
Right.
Love is so many things, and once we incorporate that, nothing else matters.
Right.
Everything is limitless where we're connected and we can access anything.
That is true. Oh my gosh. So we're starting a YouTube channel, and we're going to talk about manifestations. We're going to talk about yoga, spirituality. What is spirituality, right? I think that spirituality now has become a religion unto itself. And I thought about this a few days ago, and I thought about how, spirituality is everything. It's just life. It's just life. We are spirits living a human existence. So everything we do, whether it's we create something, we problem solve, everything has to do with spirituality. So, we wanted to tackle subjects like raising kids in this day and age, in this technology age, in the social media age. I know this is very difficult. I have a friend who has 18-year-olds right now, and what she's had to go through, but she was able to raise such great little humans because in spite of technology, but she had to be really strong about it too. So anyway, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about anxiety, depression. We're going to talk about a bunch of things. We're going to have guests here as well. So please look for our YouTube channel. It's going to be very interesting because it's going to be raw. We're not professionals at all, and we're just going to give it to you as it is. And when we don't know something, we're going to, like me, I didn't really know what Mercury Retrograde was. I could barely even say it. And here, I'm finding out now. So this is our journey together. We're not the ones with all the answers, but I will tell you here at Sedona Star, we are doing our hardest to try to help you find the answers within yourself and ourselves as well.
Yeah, we're channelers and instruments to transmitting the information to you of what's meant to come out through us.
Right. And all of us are that, actually,
Yes.
right? If we access, when people ask me, like, how do you know these things? And I always say, it's not me who knows anything, to be honest. It's just, I just trust my intuition and I don't question it. And that's all it is. So anyway, that's for another time. But again, I want to say thank you for joining us, and follow us on Instagram at Sedona Star Holistic Spa. Also, our website is www.sedonastarholisticspa.com. All of our events are there. Look at our calendar. There may be a class that you'll like. There may be a class that you want to teach. Let us know. You know, you can always DM us. Let us know what classes you would like, and let us know if you're an expert at that class. We'll have you teach. So anyway, this is what Sedona Star is. It's a very intuitive, interactive place where it's just is a community of us learning.
It's
That's
a social hub, and it's a place where we authentically connect.
Authentically.
Yes.
And that's
Without judgment.
yes, no judgment. So anyway, okay, well, have a great day, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. Bye.
Let's